Kind of sleepy, guys. I need a new fucking intro clip. Someone help me out and send me one.
I used to think you were just about the most perfect person in the world. You're just a slut.
So, I'm a little sleepy today. All right, here's the plan. All right. So, the book club's canceled for tonight. Someone couldn't make it. I'm not going to spread everybody's business like that, but maybe tomorrow night. If not, we'll do it next week. We were supposed to do Nickel Comics 1 tonight, First Bullet Man. Wasn't able to. All right. So, we're going to do a comic YouTube fantasy draft on Friday night on Collector Club. And that should be fun. Besides that, I don't know, dude. Oh, my Tekken. I am 3 ranks away from Tekken King, Tekken God, Tekken Lord. That's all I really want to be, is like a Tekken God, Tekken King. If it just said Tekken in the title, that's pretty fucking high. I think Tekken Prime is the highest on Tekken 7. I'm about 10 good wins away from reaching my goal. I was hoping by the end of the year I might get there. So that's pretty cool. You know, it's not easy to get Tekken God on any of the Tekken games. I haven't been Tekken God since Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, I don't think. I got about 5,200 wins, I think, something like that. It's not the most I've ever fought in a game. I got a lot of lab hours on my Tekken. So, just a short little video for today. I'm probably gonna eat some wings, go to bed pretty soon. Think about doing some auctions, some claim sales on my channel, but I'm alright. You know, no, I just bought 2 big books. I mean, they're not big books. One of them pretty big. The other one's decent. You know, I just got Black Widow. I'm waiting. Let me get my books in the mail, and then maybe I'll start selling some more. I haven't been picking up a ton of shit. I don't think I brought in my newest book I got today. I got a new Comic Book Day book. Who we got in the chat? We got GT, I'm guessing. Oh, Darth, what up? And Kenneth Birdman. 57999 Multiverse. That's right. So, Collector Club Friday night. Everybody's welcome. If you ain't doing nothing, Darth, you can pop on. I think D and Bleeker and Matt and Alan will probably be there. We might get some battles in, but I want to do either like a debate or do a mock draft fantasy, and you pick YouTubers, and then the chat decides who has the best team. I was watching Trev's Shipping Guru, and he was talking about that. So that's the plan, man. That's what I came up with. Usually I got to come up with something for Collector Club, and that's what I came up with. Categories for book covers, we kind of ran out of shit because we've done everything. We battled every, like, when I see cover slingers pick a new category, it's like I don't know how they come up with shit. For me, it's like there's only so many fucking things you do: black cover, red cover, white cover, yellow cover, sidekick, superhero, teams, annuals, silver, bronze, modern, copper. We've done a ton of fucking categories. So, oh, you're in? Good. Yeah, maybe low grade will pop on. But for now, man, I think I'm just kind of conked out today. I don't know. I grabbed that new Venom. Maybe I'll run out to the car and get it. Here, I got my high. I'm high ranked on my Tekken. I don't feel like testing the waters. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna practice a little bit. And I'm gonna make a run for like Tekken God, like 2 ranks away, 3 ranks away. Here, I'll show you where I'm at. I'm 29th Dan. So I'm a Rajan, right? 29th. I'm 1, 2, 3 away from Tekken King, Tekken God, True Tekken God, and Tekken, is that Prime? Like my eyes are not working that good. Tekken God Prime. True Tekken God, yeah. So if I just made it to 33rd Dan, I'd be pretty happy. I'm at Rajan. Next is Yaksa. Yaksa is 30th Dan. And then Ryujin is 31st. And then you leave the blue, which I'm second level in the blue color. Once you get past Ryujin, you go into the red. And then you would be Emperor. And the red level is the highest level. Like, what up, GT? There's my guy. Go shop at GT. He's selling a bunch of books, guys. So red level is the highest. I'm 2 ranks away from the highest fucking collar. That I'd be Emperor, then Tekken King, Tekken God, True Tekken God, Tekken God Prime. I don't think I'm not gonna aim for Tekken God Prime. Just too much work, bro. I'm not in the mood for all that work. You know what's weird about it, man, is that back in my day, which was Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, Tekken God was not the biggest rank. Or Tekken True God or any of that shit. It's Dragon Lord. That's the big name, Dragon Lord. And I guess I got rid of that. So I'm going to go get my Venom. I shall return. I'll be right back.
Here's your food. Here's your food. Here's your food. Okay.
For about an hour more before we continue with our garlic nut. During this time, make the rest of your dinner. I'm going to move on. It has been approximately 1 hour, and our garlic nuts have proven some more. So, let's turn the next crop of garlic nuts. Right now, we just spread them. Some of them have merged with one another. These were all freezer birds before I pulled them out and started defrosting them. So I don't have high hopes for any of this, but it'll be edible. That's what I'm hoping for. I have 1 stick of melted butter. I have Parmesan cheese. The base. There we go. I have garlic. And the garlic nut. We're going to use a light metric nut. Garlic and herbs.
So here's the new Venom. You got looks like Doom and Loki, Venom, and Doctor Strange on there. It's the Venom War. Yeah, pretty cool. Good cover. Way better than ASM. I want to show y'all something that happened in the Savage Dragon issue. Let me get my Savage out for y'all. Lost my little lamp. I have this bright ass fucking light now. Everything gonna be alright. Everything gonna be alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I called my LCS. I saw a preview and the new the new Savage Dragon. Here's the cover. Fire cover, right? It's got a cool back. It's got a little Savage Dragon universe back here, as you can see. And the thing that I popped for, I was like, yo, I needs this in my life. And it is right here. Amy Dragon #1. See that? So it looked like a book that's coming out in October 2024, and it's not. As far as I could tell, I haven't seen anything. Then you got this. I don't know if this is an issue coming out, but that's not Savage Dragon. That's his son, and he's ripping the head off of Mickey Mouse. And shout out to my boy Beckerman. He actually interviewed Eric Larson yesterday. And Eric Larson's just the hottest shit out right now. Y'all are sleeping. If you ain't collecting Savage Dragon, I would get it on your pool. It's a lot of fun. I am currently looking for back issues. There were some, but the only issue I was looking for was the Invincible cameo, and I couldn't find it. So I forgot to look for like the first Amy Dragon and all the other shit. But I used to have, like, this is a deep cut. I got Fantasy Team put together already. Nice. I used to have a comic. Savage Dragon did a cover. It was the one where it had shaving cream. I'll show y'all. This is the most fire Savage Dragon cover. I actually got it for like cover price, and my dumbass sold it. Now I made like $40 off of it, so I don't have a lot to regret. Like, I got my money out of it. It's still not an easy book to get. It's low print run. Let's see. Savage Dragon shaving cream. Yes, Bald is Beautiful. That is the name of it. Now, if you know, you know. Issue 233. I didn't know there was second prints and third prints. But we got a guest.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Matt. I was just getting ready to show the chat. Are you familiar with Savage Dragon?
I know who it is. I've only read a couple issues over my life.
Okay. So every now and then, Eric Larson will give you like a Good Girl art cover, and it'll be a low print run. And,
Sorry.
oh, you're fine.
No.
And it'll be like a low print run. Anyways, I'll show y'all. I don't know why the header's blue. It's supposed to be green like this one. Anyways, let me get a better picture of it.
Sorry, my wife's out of town, so I've had to deal with the kids as well as everything else this week.
Oh yeah.
She's back tomorrow, but it's been 3 days. She's traveling for work.
Damn, I wonder how much a 9.8 would go for of this book. Anyways, okay, let me show you this cool cover. This is my favorite Savage Dragon cover. I wish I would have kept it. This is the type of shit that would like make Steppo and Alan jealous. You know what I mean? All right, let me make myself big because this is pretty cool.
You do it. Oh, yes. I think I've seen that cover before.
Bro, how good is that? Bald is beautiful. He's got
Yeah.
the shit on his face. She's shaving that. So good, bro.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover.
It's a great cover, yeah. It's my favorite Savage Dragon cover. He's pretty savage. We can say that. Let me see if any are available on eBay. Now, I got a copy for cover a long time ago, and I knew it was a good book to have. I think I sold for like 40 or 50 bucks. And I kind of regretted getting rid of it, you know, but maybe I'll get it back one day.
Well, Alan and Step are the only people, not the only people that get stuff stolen out of carts at my comic shop. I had put the first appearance of the Composite Superman in, and it got stolen out before I was literally waiting for payday just to have the cash, the extra cash to finish it, and someone stole it from me the day before.
So check this out, Matt. So the only two available, 195
Wow.
and 375 starting bid, 9.8 potential. So I fucked up.
I wouldn't call it fucked up. You just didn't know that it was going to happen.
Yeah, there's a 9.8 for 375.
Mm-hmm.
So the most is around $300 to $400 for the book. Here's another 9.8 for 400. If you could get a raw, they're usually going to be in pretty good condition, I would guess, because whoever gets them, they ain't going to like beat the hell out of them. They kind of know they're valuable.
There can't be that many. I was going to say there's not that many Savage Dragon books that are
That expensive
and like that. So
no.
I mean, like of all of them, is this considered a low print runs?
Oh yeah, it says it right there. Low print run, hard to find.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna look at a filter sold list. I think it's about an $80 to $100 book. It's a little overpriced right now, but
it might be up because of the what people have paid for it during COVID, right? And people are trying to get their money back, seeing if they can sustain it.
So there's been a couple sales. There was one for 90, one for 100, another for 100. Oh, look at this. August 4th, 2024. How long ago was August 4th?
2 months, a little over 2 months ago.
2 months, $18.
Yeah. So it's obviously on its way, but is it a 9.8? Is it a graded book? You know, like they got all those factors to worry about.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what the $18 one kind. Let's take a little look. See, it looks mint. They just must not have known. It has a little bit of a curl there at the top, but I think that's pressable. And a little bit of a rounded corner, but I mean it's still like a 9.0 or something, you know. So
yeah, well, those both look like they're pressable. So
yeah, I would go for that for $20. That's a still.
The corner on the spine there, that looks like it'll be fixed pretty easily.
So I like Savage Dragon. My best Savage Dragon I have a like 9.6 of Osama bin Laden in Savage Dragon, and it's pretty good. That one's actually worth a little bit money.
Early issues of them, I can honestly say that the 2 issues that I remember reading were both 20 or less. Like they were early in the run. So, and I think I read them back when I was dealing, and just trying to learn who the character was. I don't remember much about them.
The thing I like about Savage Dragon is he's pretty easy to read as opposed to Spawn.
Well, yeah, I mean, Todd McFarlane writes Spawn, right? Like, so he tends to be a little bit wordy, if I remember correctly, from his days with Spider-Man when he did the writing as well as the.
So here's the book I have. It's not as expensive. It's pretty cool though. Just
I like that. That's a great. It's a great homage.
Yeah, it's like a timely header almost and cover. So, what up, John? So here's the idea for Collector Club. So book club is not going to happen tonight. You know, someone ain't going to make it. I'm not going to put everybody's business out, but we're pushing it off till tomorrow. Hopefully we could do it tomorrow. If not, we'll do it next week. But for Friday night, you know how people do fantasy drafts,
right?
We're going to do a comic book club or a YouTube comic creator fantasy draft.
Meaning what? Like me picking you or D to be on my team kind of thing? Or
yeah, you pick whoever you think the chat's going to vote for. That sound interesting?
Well, I don't understand how that is a draft per se if you're saying that the chat's going to vote for it.
Me, you, and D, and Alan and Bleeker take turns. You pick your favorite or who you think is the best comic book YouTuber, and we all pick 5 characters, people.
Then you want the pick who
yeah,
their favorite from the 5 we say. Okay.
Yeah, it's like you're putting together the Avengers of the comic book.
I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
My question becomes only because, like, are there going to be a lot of people that are not familiar with some of the people, for example? Like one of the ones that I could honestly say I'd like only has 50 subscribers. So that's why I'm saying. So a lot of people might not know that channel.
That's the weak link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, it's up to your discretion. He could be a wild card. You might pick him, and then it might be a good decision. You never know. When is the draft? It's going to be Friday night. Shatter. I think Darth is going to try to make it too. So it's a YouTube comic book draft. I was watching Trevor do a draft like thing. Fantasy draft with superheroes, and I thought, well, we just do comic book people. So yeah, I was looking.
Are there any particular channels that we're not supposed to mention?
No, you can pick anybody you want. Maybe like not a pop channel, like a channel that don't have anything to do with comic books. Probably wouldn't be.
I'm going with WatchMojo.com.
Ooh,
WatchMojo.com. Yeah, I watched one of theirs today. Top 10 Sopranos deaths.
Yeah. And I'm going with Valiant Comics.
Yellow Flash.
Oh fuck.
Y'all know that one?
No, but I imagine he's
Yellow Flash. You're talking about the book there, or Professor?
No. This guy his channel's called like Yellow Flash, I think.
Yes, I remember who that is. Actually,
yeah, he's very like anti-liberal. He's like, look at these guys talking about women characters again. I can't stand them. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, I remember that. Honestly, I like watching stuff about comic book history, if like things similar to what I do, or comic book debates, like where like here's a cool comic. What do you think of that? Oh, I like this, but then there's this, kind of like Steppo and Alan does. All that kind of stuff is exactly why I like what I like. That's why I watch it.
Shit, I had a book in my empty bags box. What the hell?
You in your living room there, D? Not in your comic room.
Yeah, the wife and mother-in-law are upstairs painting, and if I was going to do this up there, I'd have to interrupt their music.
Right.
And I just looked. I have 3 total comic books downstairs if I need to show something.
Well, I picked up this today, and I think it's a pretty cool cover. Fantastic 426.
Hell yeah. Matt, you're going to like what I'm about to show here.
I like
Oh,
this
let me
one.
make it big, Matt.
Oh, it's no big deal. It's just one I'm showing. This was on my one of 3 I picked up today. I had a slow week on my new books. Next week's my big one. I got like 11 coming.
Damn.
Well, I subscribe to 16 books a month, and it's funny how, for the most part, they all show up in the same week. And the rest of the month is almost nothing.
So I got a box with my empty like boards and bags. I'll get some books from the LCS and I'll get brand new boards and bags. I'll put them in there, and I'll get rid of the old bags, right? And
he's nice enough to bag and board them all.
oh, look at that!
So they come with me. Oh, that's nice. That's gorgeous.
Damn, that looks like he's got real clothes on. What the hell?
Yeah, dude, it's pretty detailed.
That cape's fantastic.
Yeah. And it's actual cloth.
Yeah.
It's got a little wire in there so you can fan it out.
Damn, D. How much that cost you, bro?
Dude, I got this on clearance at a GameStop for like $80.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah.
So
I
this
wish
is-
I had room for statues, but I don't. That's why
I don't either, but I have this one.
So I got this really cool Richie Rich in my empty bag
that's
and
nice.
board. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad I found that.
You know what? I bought a couple of Richie Rich at the last out of the dollar bin at the Ottawa Comic Con, and to be honest, it had been years since I read a Richie Rich book, and they weren't bad. You know what? For kids, they're pretty good.
I should have. So our boy Becker was interviewing Eric Larson. I should have told Becker to bring this book up when he saw him. Savage Dragon 233. The Bald is Beautiful. I had this book, Becker, and I sold it. I need to get it back, but right now it's very expensive. So, oh well. I'm gonna go load up some hot wings. I'll be right back. You and D,
Yeah.
talk amongst
go ahead.
yourselves.
All right, then I got this little bastard right here.
Oh, it's nice. Darth Lopez, I hope so, but I don't know. The Bills are playing pretty crappy the last couple weeks.
And we got
Oh, that's another night. That's a neat one. The way they did that heat vision.
yeah.
And I take it that's the kryptonite spirit going towards Doomsday from the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I've got this is like one of the few books that my wife lets me hang up on the wall downstairs.
Oh, that's a nice. Super Friends with the one with Wendy and Marvin before the Wonder Twins. Not a lot of people know about them because the Wendy Marvin episodes don't tend to get played on repeats if the Super Friends are on. They do all the Zan and Jaina ones.
Hey, Beckerman, the Vikings may never lose again. They're 5-0 right now, goddammit.
See, the other thing, Darth Lopez, that the Jets have going for them this week is that new coach bump. Oh, that's pretty cool. See, I don't have many toys. I do have a couple. I got this Cara Dune.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
Oh, I had to buy her just because of it's been disappearing. It's hard to get her now. You know, I've got 3/4 of the Fantastic Four. I don't have the Human Torch.
Oh,
I have been looking for the Torch. He is hard to find. Apparently, he's actually quite popular. And of course, here is my favorite, Sue. because I want the 4 of them. I actually will open the packages when I get the 4 of them and put them in a bit of a fight thing if I can get some villain that I like. I don't know. Maybe I'll put him up against the Baroness here.
Man, I gotta see if this works. I got something else down here that's kind of cool.
All right. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets picked for the comic book YouTube draft.
Darth Lopez, when it comes to the Chiefs, there's only one game I care about they lose, and that's any game in January or February. They can go 17-0. I don't care. Although I'd like them to go 16-1 because I would like Buffalo to beat them, but they got them in a few weeks.
I think my Niners have bounced back pretty good. I think we've only lost one game still, as far as I can.
Oh, you lost 2.
You lost 2. You lost to Arizona this week.
Oh,
And
man.
you lost to some team in purple.
Yeah. Well, you guys keep
Yeah.
fucking enjoying your success for now. We'll see how it goes.
And you guys will be facing the red, white, and blue soon, too.
How's that, dude? Oh, the Bills?
Yes, red, white, and blue, baby.
Oh. That's not really that intimidating to me, but okay.
All right, here we got the proof that Tony Stark has a heart.
Yeah, that's
That's
a cool.
as hell. Where the hell did you get that one at?
Dude, my buddy bought it for me, and
He's
it
had
came completely disassembled.
Yeah,
I cannot tell you how much wiring there was to doing this.
Oh, wow.
It took my wife like a month to put it together because she likes puzzles and she treated it like a puzzle. And she was so angry by the time it was all said and done.
Hi, Stephen. We're not doing a book review tonight because it's Alan's choice and Alan can't make it. Alan, I know you're aware of things, so Alan didn't want to come on tonight. He's not feeling up to it, so we're going to do the book review tomorrow if he feels up to it. If not, we'll do it next week. It's his choice for a book, so we want to make sure he makes it.
Yeah. What are y'all talking about, though?
I think football.
Oh, football. Yeah, fuck football. You guys both are awesome at football, so you won't talk about it.
Well, my team is usually not 5-0, and my team was actually predicted to be like 1-4 going into their bye week. So the fact that they were 5-0 is actually quite miraculous.
Well, my college football team lost 2, so I'm not really a football fan right now. We've lost
What do
twice.
you get?
My boys
Who-
should be. They should have beaten Houston. They should have beaten Houston. I mean, the Ravens. It doesn't surprise me that Buffalo lost to the Ravens because Derrick Henry has been a Bills killer. Every time he's played the Bills, he's finished with at least 150 yards. And of course, you know, Lamar Jackson being Lamar Jackson. And despite what Beckerman might think, Buffalo under Josh Allen is 3-1 against Kansas City in the regular season.
So here's a little thought I processed. I like it whenever you can ship stuff to people that are intertwined with other people. So a long time ago, I shipped some books to Florida, and I wanted to give like 8 AOKs and 1 AOK, right? Because they all knew each other. Well, that didn't work as planned. But I have a little more faith in Beckerman to be able to distribute books. If I sent him a pack of books, he'd probably be able to hand them out. So I'm planning on. It might take me a month or two because sometimes my AOKs take a while. But I'm planning on sending Becker like books for Circumstances, Brother Joe. What's his name? The dude. Fuck, I forget his name. the new collector that you go pick up all the time, Yahweh, or I can't remember his damn name. Anyway, there's about 5 of them. And we'll send, that way I can send out 5 AOKs and my shipping's only $10. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, that book is crazy pricey, Becker, dude. Swaggle duh. Yeah, swag duh. Exactly. So, you know, just to be like a friendly guy, man. I've been sending out AOKs. I like to keep the streak going. The other guy I'm thinking about too is Madness. I want to get Madness in AOK. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never had that. That's cool as fuck.
I haven't seen that version of the cover in a long time.
Dude, it's like a Secret Wars 8 homage. People don't realize that, but it totally is.
Sure looks like it, but I haven't seen that particular cover in so long.
No, I haven't. I've seen it before, but it's not common to see. I don't see people show it.
Yeah. Then here's my other book that I have downstairs. I showed this one on the channel pretty recently. It's on display on the wall.
How is the Ultimate Universe in Marvel as a read?
Well, this one is pretty interesting. It's like someone went back in time. I'm not going to spoil everything, and like prevented everyone from becoming a superhero.
That
And-
part I remember hearing about.
And so basically, the Ultimate Spider-Man story here is someone realized that they need Spider-Man, and they make Peter Parker, who's like middle-aged now, like in his mid-late 30s, become Spider-Man at that point in time.
Wow, that's pretty late to be a superhero.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but I mean, like Peter Parker's always had his powers when he was like 15.
Oh yeah, I know.
16.
He's always
So-
been a teenage hero to start. So
You know, he's always had that youthful optimism that he's been able to carry with him, and now he's like a dude that's been beaten down by life a little bit, and so it's kind of cool.
I think the oldest person that I've seen become a superhero is Captain Atom, because he was already in his 30s or 40s when that happened. Or Batman was probably about 30 when he started being Batman because of all the training years.
Yeah.
That was I had a thought and then I fucking lost it. I'm sorry. Something about age. What was y'all talking about?
Well, how
Batman.
Spider-Man was generally speaking a teenager when he started, and then
Oh, that's it. Thank you very much, Matt. It's so he may be like having a tough time in life, but the things that are important in life he's having a great time with, because now he has Mary Jane, he has a beautiful. See, it's not always about the money and the fortune and the fame. Sometimes when you're truly happy and your mental health is at its best is when your family's happy and you are too. So I think this is the most pleasant, happy Spider-Man we got. That's why the book's worth something. I don't think that it's correctly priced, but it's like the funnest book this year. That was a cover. A cover Ultimate Spider-Man #1 is $100 book. No matter what you say, like it just is.
Yeah.
so what was the Ultimate X-Men like? Was that any good? Or
The one from the 90s when they started doing the Ultimate books, I thought that was kind of eh. You know, like weird variations of the X-Men. You know, like everyone was tweaked just a little bit, and it wasn't as enjoyable to me. But
I mean, like to me, there's been so many X-Men and so many different people in the books. Like if I was to pick one up today, I would probably be confused by a lot of the members. I know Storm and Rogue, like the ones that were in the movies. I know.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
but
and there's a difference between the Ultimate Spider-Man from this year and the original Ultimate Spider-Man.
Well, kids, right?
Yeah, well, like the original Ultimate Spider-Man was like still a younger Peter Parker, but just more in a modern time.
I
90.
agree. Biggie is YouTube.
What up, 90?
Yeah, 90. You RWO motherfucker.
90 thinks I should join the I don't know if it's the scumbag or the Jigs Kingdom Discord. And I think sometimes when people join different discords, it fucks up the whole chemistry. So I don't want to fuck y'all's chemistry up. You know what I mean? Like y'all have a good thing going over there. Some people, it's like it could. You guys like me, and you know some of y'all love me, you like me or whatever. But some things said behind the scenes ain't good for everybody to hear. You know what I mean?
Hey, 90. I know you're a Florida boy, man. You doing? You hunkered down? Did you have to evacuate? What's your situation looking like?
Yeah, they're talking about 15 feet of water. Good. Thanks for bringing that up. I brought that up in a different chat earlier, D. But yeah, the trajectory of that is very convenient for the rest of America. But Florida, man, I'm a little concerned.
Isn't it on the Tampa side?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the western side of Florida, then it's going to rip towards the east.
Where are you at, 90? Are you close to the area? They're saying this one could be as big as since 2004, like Katrina level or some shit, I think.
Yeah, but not a lot of Florida cities are below sea level like New Orleans was.
You're hilarious, 90. How the fuck are you in a Discord and you're not on Instagram? Get on Instagram, motherfucker.
He used to be, little
I know.
bastard.
What the fuck? Oh well. Are you much of a Dragon Ball fan, D?
No.
No, you're not. How about you, Matt? Not so much?
No.
See, I am. I like a lot of Superman guys either are or they're not. I mean, I guess that goes for everything, but
Yeah.
the similarities are very much the same. Like it's the alien from a different planet comes to Earth and ends up learning human traits. And you know, it's a little bit more kung fu and pervy for Dragon Ball, but it's still fun. Anyways, I just, you know, sometimes I like talking Dragon Ball with people.
Dude, I saw like a half a season, and they spent the entire every episode was Goku talking about fighting and like trying to power up, and that was it. That's all that happened. Is this main villain was like taunting, like ah ha ha, no one will beat me, and then Goku's like, I gotta get stronger, and there was like 8 episodes in a row.
Oh yeah,
and nothing happened. And then like I was like, I hit this wall. I'm like, man, if they don't fight in this next fucking episode, I'm turning it off and I'm never watching it again. They didn't fight, and I was like, all right, fuck you.
See, that's how I felt about the Punisher, the one that you recommended. I gave it a fucking shot. I tried, D, and it was just like the guys are beat up and they're dying. And then you got to heal him. And D was like, "You got to watch second." I watched second episode. It's like, okay, there's still.
Dude, I told you to watch Daredevil.
That's what I mean, Daredevil. What did I say?
Punisher.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Daredevil. Yeah. And it's just like dark and weird, and I'm just like, fuck this shit. But
dude,
Dragon Ball, I get into it.
So you watched the entire second episode of Daredevil?
Isn't it? The first 2 episodes were like 2 hours.
No. First episode was every episode is like 45 minutes.
Okay, it felt like an hour. So yeah, the second episode was him getting help by the girl.
Did you finish that episode?
I'm pretty sure they nursed him back. They were like nursing him back to health, and then he's like, "I'm back" and shit. What did I miss?
If you didn't finish the episode, you really fuck yourself. It's like the best fight scene in the history of of comic book on screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you got to finish that episode out, man, and it sets up for who and what Daredevil is, and I get it. It's a little bit of a build up to get there, but you have to finish the second episode.
Never been a big fan of the comic book, but then I watched the TV show and I became a huge Daredevil fan with Charlie
I'm
Cox.
just going to fast forward to the last half hour of it because I tried.
Dude,
and I
Go to the last 10 minutes. The
Yeah.
last 10 minutes is fine. But yeah, if you had finished that episode, you'd have known what the fuck I was talking about,
Yeah.
and you would have kept going.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Maybe I did watch it. I just didn't think much of it. but all right.
And you know what? The guy who plays the Kingpin, I can never pronounce his last name, Vincent.
Vincent D.
Vincent.
Was
D.
it? I feel like it was the one-on-one.
He is the perfect
No.
guy to play
Okay.
the Kingpin. He has
Yeah.
got the perfect attitude, and now he has the perfect body shape.
Yeah.
You know, like
No, dude, Daredevil takes on like 20 guys in the last episode,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's incredible.
I'm amazed at how they cinematographed that and coordinated it all. That was
Yeah.
such a
Loved
good.
it that much, huh? Jeez.
Dude, and then in the third, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not gonna like say what it is, but like in the third season, they expanded upon it and did it even better, and it's incredible. Like
I feel like I tried. Okay, is it season 1? It's on Disney.
yeah,
Season 1 on Disney. The first I watched the first episode first, and Dee was like, "No, you gotta watch the second." I thought I watched the whole thing, and I was just like, all it was them like pampering this fucking guy. I must have missed the fight. If it did, it must have started off, and I was just like, "Fuck it." But all right, I'll try again. I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right shit.
yeah. No, he gets to this point where he enters a hallway to go rescue a kidnapped boy.
Mhm.
And that's when it gets fucking nuts.
Yeah,
All right.
and it's awesome. you can't say anything else.
That's what I say about like Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. Whatever you was watching and the build up to it, if you would have seen the battle, it's some of the best cartoon fighting, fucking battling in the world. Like it's really good.
I hear you. But I asked you to watch 2 episodes, and you obviously didn't even make it through the second one.
I feel like I thought I did, but it's
No,
been
I know
like
you
a
didn't.
month.
I know you didn't,
You don't think
because it would have stuck with you. It would have stuck with you.
You know, doesn't it show how much you watched?
That was exactly what hooked me on the
Right
rest of the show.
I'm gonna look at it right now.
I watched one episode, and then a week later I watched the second episode with Daredevil. As soon as that fight was over, I watched 4 more episodes before going to bed that night.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
yeah. No, and the second season is good. It's not as good as the first or the third.
Yeah, that's the Elektra season, right?
Yeah, the Elektra and Punisher was in it. Like, it's not bad, but it's not as good.
It's not.
Um,
It's the third of 3 in the sense that I would put number 1, then number 3, and then number 2.
And I really liked number season 3. Like that went really good in my opinion. But
Mm.
yeah,
I'm a big Karen Page, like the girl who plays Karen Page there. I thought she was really good, and so I became a big Karen Page fan on that one. And I found her more involved and better character in the season 1 than the season 3. She was a little too jaded by the time season 3 rolled around from all the stuff going on. But Foggy got better. The longer it went, the better he as a character he was. I particularly like how he ended up with his ex-girlfriend again there.
Mhm.
So
No, I don't want to cheat. I'm gonna take you in there. We're gonna find out together.
Oh, you're gonna watch it right now?
No, I'm not watching it. Doesn't it show how much of an episode you watched if you go click on it?
Yes, but you got to remember, like, you could have been watching it and then got up and dealt with Lil Shaq or.
I might not even watched it. That's my whole point. Like maybe I didn't even watch it. It was a month ago. You know, where's the remote?
Well, you remembered most of it, like him getting nursed back to get to health, and
That was like it was like an hour and a half of that shit. I was just capped out, I guess. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just want to see if I watched it. Oh, usually when I say I'll do something, I try to do it. So let's see.
I will.
So it's this one right here, right?
I will.
Is it 2003 or 15?
15.
Okay. Now I don't know if it'll show. It usually does. Okay, so is that? I was on fucking episode 4.
Not that.
All right, then you obviously didn't watch the scene we're talking about.
Yeah.
You got up and left the room,
Fucking 2D. I went to 4, dog.
dude. You walked away while it was playing, and you just let it go.
I mean, come on, bro. You gotta give me a little credit.
Yeah, but you literally don't know what we're talking about.
I'm just saying, like I did try.
I know, but you literally missed the scene that we're talking about.
No, I might have seen it and not got that into it and just kept trying, is what I think. But it's all right. You ain't gotta believe me.
No,
Dude,
hey,
Anyone who's watched this scene does not forget it. They just don't.
I
Yeah.
might be that guy, bro. I was on episode 4, dog. I
Dude,
didn't go
I
there
believe-
on accident. I didn't go there on accident.
Figgy, I believe you that you're on episode 4.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I think that you must have gotten distracted and you were not paying attention to the last 10 minutes of that episode.
I must have missed that.
Because if you did, you could even still be like, hey, I didn't care for the show, but that fucking scene was fucking nuts. Like you would have acknowledged that. There's no way you wouldn't.
Well, I have read since I've watched it, because remember, Daredevil was first. Wait, was Jessica Jones first or Daredevil? I think
Daredevil was first. Yeah.
That was the scene that hooked a lot of people on this MCU TV thing because, the ratings apparently went up really high once episode 3 hit because people had watched number 2 and they wanted to keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
I made a boo-boo. I watched Jessica Jones first before I watched Daredevil. So, but Jessica Jones had people in it that I really liked, like David Tennant and, so I watched that one and the girl who played Trinity.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. We didn't get clubbed in, but sometimes that's how it works,
Well,
Hey, fuck it. Let's just review it anyways.
Yeah. I don't think Matt and Al like that.
No, I don't want to do that either.
Well, I mean, this was Alan's book. At least if we're going to be a person short, at least the person who made the choice should be there.
I was saying nothing like I was going to cancel it or do it without him. Matt said that instantly. He was like, this is fucking Alan's book. I'm like, I know, bro. I know.
Hey, I said that, but I did not mean it. I had zero interest in reviewing this without Alan being
Yeah, I definitely want to do it that way. Did you get to read it, D?
Yeah, no, I read it today, just like I said it would.
Yes.
I literally got done reading it and then got a message that club was canceled.
Well, I read the whole thing. I don't know if we were supposed to or not, but I read the whole
Oh, I only read the Bullet Man part.
I tell you, I don't like being a fibber, D. So I tell you what, I didn't look if I finished episode 2. I just saw I was on episode 4, so you can have a little bit of judgmentalness.
No, dude. I believe that you are on episode 4.
Okay.
I know that when you're watching it, though, if you walk away from it, it keeps playing. I think you got distracted, like little Boog was in the room or something, and I don't think your attention was on the screen when the scene we were talking about was on.
Okay.
Because even if you didn't like the show, you would have remembered that scene, and you would have been like, "Oh yeah, that was cool." The show still wasn't for me, but yeah, that scene was dope. Like,
I've seen the time, and I've got to go because with my wife gone, I got to help the kids get ready for school.
Yeah, man.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Take care. I'll probably end up watching you from upstairs.
All right, Matt, bro. See you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, Matt.
beat it, Matt.
Hey, Matt's a good buddy of old Alan, ain't he?
Yeah, no, they're tight, dude.
They're fucking tight.
Hey, I didn't say hi to Christina Payne yet. Thank you for joining us.
Remote, because this isn't the right one.
I haven't said hello to Melody yet. Melody, Omania, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, hey, where's your lighter at?
I don't know. It ran out of fluid.
Yeah, out here. I'm gonna AOK you a lighter.
Well, I just gave Melody the lighter, trying to be nice, but we got these cool matches. Only problem is you got a kid that wants to play. He's like, "Ooh, match! I want to try." I'm like,
Yeah, no, dude. That's a.
so no match sparking around him, because if you show him, he'll learn it. You know.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
No, I had a niece that my grandma. She got a little older, you know, and she was like just playing with the kid. The kid was about 5 or 6, and she showed her how to use a match. And she was living at my grandma's at the time, and I was like taking care of her. So the little kid ended up lighting a trash can in the bathroom on fire. So my grandma, instead of taking the can and throwing it in the tub or in the sink or something, toilet, whatever, there's water everywhere in the bathroom. She picks it up, burns her hand, and fucking spills the shit all over the brand new rug. So you got all these fucking burn marks in the fucking carpet. Oh man, it was a fucked up scenario, but she should never taught the kid to play with them in the first place. You know, it's just sometimes adults ain't right.
That's not what you want.
Could have ended up a lot worse. You know, could have ended up a lot worse. So so man, you have a good day today. I got a couple books. You been chilling?
No, my day sucked ass, but I'll be all right. This work sucks, you know.
My mom lost her eyeglasses, and you said a while ago you knew some kind of eyeglass shit maybe 3 years ago. You remember that?
Man, you remember everything I fucking say. God damn.
I got a good memory.
There's a website called iBuyDirect.com.
Okay.
That sells glasses really cheap. But I think it's more beneficial if you need to know a few things before you buy them. And we'll talk about that backstage. We don't need to bore our hundreds of viewers with eyeglass website shit.
Well, it's interesting to me. I just want to generally say one thing. Like, is there a way she could get them if she just knew what her prescription was? Because usually you can't. Yeah. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Yeah.
But there is a measurement that they take. Does she use bifocals?
I think she uses all that shit. I don't know. She had a laser in one of her eyes. Apparently, that's normal just to get one eye done. And it wore off.
No, if she does bifocals, you kind of have to go to a shop because they have to measure exactly where in the lens the bifocal starts, and it's really hard to do that unless it's on your face, and the person selling them to you like gets like right in your grill and draws a line where it's supposed to be. And you can't do that on a website.
Okay, that's interesting.
I used to sell glasses for a living, so like I'm quite good at it, and I really enjoyed it. It just didn't pay well. It might have paid better if I was on commission because I was selling shit left and right. You know, I'm like, God, I think I'm like 4 years away from paying off my house. That's actually like my goal after I'm done with that is to go back into selling glasses because I just enjoyed the job. It was very chill. It was very low drama.
Yeah.
I'm good with people.
You can actually work the shift that you want to work and not have to worry about all the responsibility.
Yeah, dude. You know, I just once I pay off my house, I won't need to make what I make now, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm taxing my ass fucking paying off my house right now. So
you're fucking busting your shit to do it. Yeah.
I am, dude, but I'll have my shit paid off before I'm 45, you know? Like that's a pretty good spot to be in.
It's a really good fucking spot, yeah. So I was watching Trev do a mock draft fantasy superheroes, and I was thinking, what would be kind of dope is like, what if you just got Superman characters? So you go Superboy Prime, Superman, Superboy, and Jonathan Kent or some shit. Just all Kryptonians, right?
Yeah.
What are the two superheroes that would give Superman? Like, I don't think one superhero is enough for Superman, but maybe two can do something. What are the two that you think of that? I mean, of course, magic, right?
Yeah, no, there are plenty of characters that could. It's such a weird debate because it literally depends on how he's written. There are times where they've written him to beat Darkseid all on his own. And then the other times where Darkseid can't be beaten by anyone. It depends on who's writing them. There are characters that can control matter, like they can realign molecules. Like a Franklin Richards could beat Superman.
I didn't know that. Oh, Franklin Richards. Yeah.
Yeah. Like people that can affect matter at a subatomic level. You can make everything kryptonite. And then Superman's toast.
It's like, even so, I kind of think of this as a set, like the High Evolutionary and the Living Tribunal. Like, they could basically manipulate reality. I think so.
And by manipulating reality, you could make Superman trapped inside of a house that is all kryptonite.
Right.
And then what's he gonna do?
Even Green Lantern can kind of do that,
Yeah, they've shown him do that before, but then they've taken that back. They can't really do it. It's that one's weird, but I'll tell you the one that's really powerful though is Superboy Prime. He has like the power set of Silver Age Superman, where it's pretty much unlimited. He's like, he could pull a galaxy, like Superboy Prime would toast everybody.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about, but we got to wait for the Bullet Man review. But Golden Age Superman, he was kind of spotty. So some of the shit they wrote was super OP. And then some of the shit kind of made him like almost a normal average superhero. So there were issues where he literally could sneeze and destroy a universe. Like, you put that in perspective, it's like, well, what the fuck, And then there's other Superman. It's like Spawn, for example.
Yeah.
Spawn ended up getting to where he basically met the devil and God. And he could have ended up being like another godly person. And he said that he didn't like the limits they had or some shit. And it's just like, damn, bro. So I don't even know what you're dealing with after the superpowers get so high, it's just really ridiculous. But I think of like magic.
Yeah. But that's why I said it just depends on who writes them, like you've seen some issues where like Superman and Batman fight, and Batman is crafty and finds a way to beat him. Right. And then you have another issue where like Superman's being mind controlled, and he just destroys Batman like in like 3 seconds. Like it's it just depends on who's writing, how they're writing the character at the time. There's always a plot gimmick that they can do to limit a character or make a character break their limits.
Yeah, it depends on how it's wrote. Yeah. Well, we don't have much of a topic today, but we did come up with a collector club show, and that's fun. We usually do that on the book club, but I figured I'd talk about it now. And hopefully we'll see y'all tomorrow with the Nickel Comics and shit. And that's about it for now, dude. I appreciate you, D, hopping on, and I think we're gonna ride on out here. Been here about an hour, so see y'all later. I think we bored the shit out of them today. Everybody took off about the time to start talking about prescription glasses, They're like, fuck your glasses, Biggie.
I used to think you were just about the most perfect person.
Big Biggie. Biggie.